What the? Oh.
Yeah, go ahead, Maya.
Ryan?
Yeah, my toe.
Yeah.
Ryan is out tonight.
Yeah, due to the last couple days of shit that's been happening to us, yeah, he's sitting out tonight.
So what you're saying is we can definitely cut his arm off.
Well, unfortunately, Epic will be playing that character, so...
That's right, I will be playing.
So what you're saying is we can cut off his arm and his dong.
Wait, how does the dong get added when I'm playing? Wait, what?
Because I need. Well, I don't know why, but
because
it's still a food item I can cook.
Because he's no longer at this point. He's not a PC, so feel a little bit less bad about it.
Make bully sticks out of Techwin's dong.
What sticks?
Bully sticks.
Bully sticks?
Yeah, it's
like a stick of bullies, like give me your lunch bunny bullies.
No, it's usually they usually make them into braids, but they're made out of bull penises and they're dog treats.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they do that in Texas. Rizo would know what you're talking about.
Okay, you said bull. Okay, I understand now. Okay, yes, that makes a lot more sense.
Rizo would know exactly what you're talking about.
Sorry, I didn't know what bull. Like, I thought you meant like a schoolyard bully.
I mean, if you want to cut the dongs off of schoolyard bullies and put them in the dong treats, you're free to do that. You might go to jail, but
I mean that's a different core memory there for me. I mean, what?
Interesting backstory.
I don't have a list of fucking schoolyard bullies that made me do their math homework.
That's racist.
Looking at you, Ice.
Oh, Ice was the bully. Ooh.
Ouch.
See how mean he is to me all the time?
I don't really have a recap. You guys came out of the place and were talking for a while and had decided at the end of the session to go back to Starsguard.
Yeah, I realized at the end of the session when we leveled up, oh, I have a spell that could take us there. So I can do that. If we want that.
You go to Starsguard in a matter of 6 seconds?
Yes, I can do that.
It's helpful. How long? It's probably been too far gone for them. So
By them, do you mean Asagi and the two mistresses?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been like a day and a half. Plus, it only lasts 6 seconds. I don't know how many people you can fit through a portal in 6 seconds. And I can only do it once a day.
If you try real hard, you can probably fit. Depends. Does it matter the size of the tree?
Yes.
So just pick the biggest tree over yonder.
I mean, it has to be big enough for, you know, the us to walk through it. Because it's... How did you know it's... I'm just kidding.
I'm assuming you explain how the fucking spell works to us.
I did explain how the spell works. I pick a tree and I open it up and we can walk through. Look, here I'm explaining how the spell works.
So the real question is, which tree are you going to go to?
Okay, so what I was thinking, if everybody, like, is in agreement, that I would pick a tree. You know how we had to walk from the teleporty place to Starsguard, I thought we could pick a tree somewhere in the middle of that, so that we don't like scare anybody in Starsguard and all get arrested, and also don't do the same thing on the other side.
So you mean how we ended up at the outpost, Starscar?
Yeah, the teleport place. I don't remember what that place is called.
Fleastrax.
That one. In between there and Starsguard entrance. That road that we walked on.
Sounds like a plan.
Epic, this is a me question, but we're far enough north that usually the trees are like deciduous trees.
They're normally pine up here, yeah. Yes, evergreens.
Pine trees can get pretty fucking thick.
Cedars.
So should we be looking for a big tree now, I guess? Is that how it works, Rune?
It has to be the same type of tree, I think.
Nope.
No?
Just a plant.
Just
Oh,
a
okay.
tree
A tree. Okay.
or a really thick vine, but that's less likely.
Yeah.
I'll start looking for a tree. A
I
big
wa-
tree.
I
Roll a
wonder.
perception check. Ice. Sorry, Ray.
Does wood that's been made into something count? Or does it have to be a living plant?
Has to be living.
Has to be a living plant? Okay.
Ray finds a very large tree quite nearby. It doesn't take much time at all for him to do that.
And he didn't even have to take off his pants.
Oh no, that's a trunk. That's not a tree. So
Ooh la la.
You don't know.
you're right.
I will go to that tree, and I'll turn to everybody and I'll say, "You ready?"
Suppose so. This is probably gonna feel a little bit weird. Not going into a tree.
Yeah, I feel a little weird about it too, because I've never done this. And I'm also out of character. I'm wondering, should we go to Aramore first? Do we have a reason? Like,
No.
aside from Rune picking up the one thing she left there like a million years ago?
Yeah, there's no point.
Okay, so we're going to Starsguard.
Paint us a picture, Rune, what this looks like.
Okay. So she walks up to the tree, puts her hands on the bark, and then from where her hands meet the bark, let's say, it kind of looks like the bark ripples and then kind of just falls away underneath her hands, and then like kind of folds into the tree, and then on the other side of the tree you can see a fuzzy picture of a destination, but you can't actually see anything like in it because that would be kind of meta. And so you can see that it's like a portal made of the tree in the bark, and you can just walk through it. And I wanted it to be in between the Brestanine outpost and Starsguard, so that we're out of the range of the scary things. And I'll say, "Come on, guys," and I'll go through.
think
Tree
this-
opens up.
I think the scary things in this context is just not being close to the magic detecting robot slash things. Wolf runs through.
Wolf goes through.
Wait, who's
Everybody
the-
else go in?
Yeah, we go through.
Sweet.
I can't come back for you, just by the way. Goodbye, 6th level spell. Pew.
Boo! You guys all emerge onto a place that is familiar. You've walked on this path before. You immediately take note of several people nearby who have watched this happen and stand momentarily in awe, a bit of surprise. It's less awe, more surprise.
So much
Before
Old Dwarf, it's fine.
they all kind of continue walking
Uno,
along the path.
step out of the portal and notice the people and just kind of give them like a hi, and then like Wolf comes through and like bumps into her. That's kind of what I imagine.
Great. The sky is clear. The sun is out here in the early morning, so you get the nice little. Oh, look, it's foggy.
I mean, there can be fog with us full sun out.
Yeah, there's a little bit of fog or mist in this early morning time, but yeah, otherwise it's a nice clear day, crisp air, and you're somewhere between Fleastrax and Starsguard.
Is everyone walking the same direction?
The folks that kind of were startled by your appearance are all walking in the same direction. Yes. Based
Do they
on
look
where
as
it's-
equally as tourists as we did when we first came through?
No, they don't. They look like tradespeople. One of them almost looks like a baker, maybe a delivery person or some sort.
That's a good sign, though.
But they appear to be walking west, based on where the sun is.
So Tekwin, we should mention, I don't know if you've ever been to Starsguard before, but you can't use magic here. In the city, I should say. Because they'll, like, arrest you and stuff.
I have been to Starsguard before, and yes, I'm familiar with that law, new as it is. But thank you.
Do we know if we need to go to Starsguard to get permission to go up north? Like, via their teleporting thing?
I don't think permission is involved. We just need to
Ask?
ask around, find the right people who can actually do it.
Oh, well, then we should go to the Breastonian Outpost.
Well, that might be one option. I'm under the impression that there are commercial enterprises that offer the sort of service as well. But
Within Starsguard?
yes, within the city.
Do you think we should check since we're here, or nearby, I should say?
Yeah,
Or
once we get
specific.
there, we can ask around. I think there's just multiple options. So,
I meant the outpost. Sorry.
The
mean, you
outpost.
specifically said we're halfway to both ends, so none of them are near. Hoot.
And Techland's like, the outpost?
Yeah, they have a teleportation circle.
Oh, that I wasn't aware of. Interesting. I'm
Okay.
more of a follower at this point, so I'll follow your lead.
Do you guys want to
So,
check
Yeah, let's do
them
outpost
first,
first, then
and
the
then-
city.
Okay.
Because the outpost, you said we're in between halfway, right?
Yeah.
What's the objective
So-
again for going all the way north?
We're walking and talking.
Yes, we are walking and talking.
Okay, great.
The stasis chrysalis, which is being misused in the cold north.
And then the little druid riddle, a location that is known in dwarf legends was mentioned, which is the Ice Anvil's cradle to be translated. And it is rumored that in that cradle, things of importance of elemental powers are crafted there, which would match up with the cocoons chrysalises being hypothetically made there.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take too much time for you to arrive at the outpost of Fleastrax. Familiar face is there at the post, just outside the door, taking in the morning sunlight.
Hold on, I know his name.
Mm-hmm.
Highguard Rush?
He looks in your direction. Good morning.
Good morning. We came to ask, actually, if it's possible to get to... Fuck, it's in my notes. Naeselius? From here? We don't exactly know the rules for the teleportation circle.
Well, typically official business only, but to answer your question, Naeselius is where you're wishing to go?
Yes, Halffinger. Sorry, I'm really butchering these. Harbinder.
Harbinder. That
Harbinder. That. Look, it's really small, and I'm looking at all my notes, and everything is everywhere.
Naeselius, that's a haunted place. No, there's no teleportation circle I'm aware of there, nor in Harbinder itself. If you're looking to travel up north, you could check in Starsguard. I've got... And he kind of looks back inside and yells, "Hey, Bryce! Bryce, what's the name of that place with the tree porting thing?" Right, that's it. And he turns back out to you and says, "Check out a place called Tiffy's Tree Transport. They can probably get you up to Harbinder really quickly. Yeah, they also you can go there, and then they'll explain all this to you. But you also have the ability to set a time if and when you want to return, and they'll make sure that someone opens up a tree for you."
Oh, that's actually really handy.
It's a bit pricey, but worth it.
We probably
Better
wouldn't
than the
need.
month-long trip otherwise.
We probably wouldn't need the one back, because I could kind of do the same thing.
You could be competition for Tiffy.
I wouldn't want to.
Well, sorry I couldn't help you anymore.
Well, thank you. Anybody else have anything?
I mean, there's nothing else to do, so let's just head over to Starsguard, resupply, and then head out.
All
That's all
right.
there is.
To Tiffy's tree transport in the city, then. Tiffy? Did I get that right? Tiffy?
Yep, Tiffy.
Okay.
Tiffy.
Cool.
Tiffy. Yeah, so hour or so goes by walking on the path. You find your way back to Starsguard, and you go through the gates, and you go up to the main area that you initially came to, next to the Gretton Market, and yeah, that's where you are. I don't think you're familiar with where this place is, but you should certainly ask around if you want to.
We should buy some stuff, right? There was some stuff we needed to buy.
Wolf is already walking away. Epic, he would like to go to the merchant's quarter.
Okie dokie. Wolf heads off to the merchant's quarter. We'll just take care of that then. What would you like to do in the merchant's quarter?
Find a location that sells spices, fresh fruits, vegetables, and any salted meats.
Right, so asking around once you get there, you kind of quickly find out this is actually more of an office-y place. Folks tell you Gretton Market is the place to really do a bunch of the shopping that you need to do for stuff like that.
Oh, there it is. Alright. Well, since I'm here, can you also point me to the direction of Tiffy's?
Oh yes, Tiffy's, whatever it was called.
Tree transport, I believe.
Forgot already.
Jesus, it's your thing.
Yeah, one of like 8,000 places.
Yeah, there's
You're right.
there's
You're
a
right.
minimum,
You're right.
There's a minimum of 25 things, and he last time said that there's more than this to ask.
Tiffy's tree transport is in Samagrund. You kind of go down and around the backside of the city, and there's signs there. It's pretty easy to see.
Alright, appreciate, and sorry for wasting your time.
No worries. So
Okay.
in the time that it took Wolf to get there, would anybody be doing anything else?
I probably would have gone and looked for the Tiffy Street Transport.
I wanted to,
Go ahead, Red.
Well-
Red.
I wanted to go to a potion shop to get some potions, and I also wanted to get it was components. It was an ointment for the eyes that costs 25 gold. It's made from mushroom powder, saffron, and fat.
Okay.
So wherever the fuck I can get that, if that's possible, and then some incense.
Okay. How much incense do you need?
Let's see.
Rune,
Not
go
a
ahead,
lot.
Roll investigation check for me.
I don't know, we'll say like 20 to 30 sticks of incense. Not a lot.
Okay.
Just like a
Does
little
this have-
bundle.
This doesn't have a. You're not interested in a gold cost for that.
No, it just says incense for that. I think the only other one that has a specific amount is something else. Nope. Divination doesn't really have it. It just says incense. It doesn't specify.
Okay. You can get 10 sticks of incense, for 1 silver piece.
I just
Okay, so I'll
gotta,
get like 3 of them.
I gotta point out that incense worth 25 plus GP is for divination.
No, that's the item. No.
No,
Well, I'm not using divination anyways.
I'm just pointing it out, just because you mentioned it.
Yeah, you can get the non fancy stuff for pretty cheap around here. So just mark off a silver piece for however many packs of 10 you want.
3. So 3 silver gone.
And we'll go to Tech. We'll go to Tech's potion shop for you. And Mr. Tech comes out to greet you. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, looking for a couple of potions. How much are they for your standard fare?
What the fuck?
That's not a price, sir.
I probably would have gone to potion shop with Ray as well if he mentioned he was going.
So you want to buy a potion?
Yeah, a couple of potions if you have.
He kind of gives you this look and
Yeah, what do you got?
puts his eyes to the left and right. He's like, "You want to be more specific with what kind
Like
of potion
healing
you want?"
potions. Sorry, healing potions. And if you have like this eye ointment I'm looking for. If you I don't know if you can make anything with mushroom powder, saffron, and fat. My friend Derek here has a little bit of fat on him.
Oh, you should take it from him then.
Sorry, Lake.
Whoa, you're calling him fat. Holy shit.
I've got 2
Taking
potions
fat.
of healing. I've got 2 potions of healing right now, 50 gold each.
50 gold?
Yeah,
I'll take it. So that's 100 gold for both potions.
great. Yeah.
Done.
And what's this ointment you're talking about?
Yeah, I need it's ointment for the eyes made from mushroom powder, saffron, and fat. You got anything like that?
That sounds disgusting.
Oh, saffron's quite nice, right?
I guess.
Mushroom powder and the fat isn't.
You're supposed to rub that like on your eyes.
I guess so.
I would
Haven't
definitely
quite tried this
advise
yet.
against that. Mushrooms. I mean, I've got the saffron, and I can get some animal fat.
Mushroom powder you would need though.
Give me an hour or so.
Okay.
How much you willing to spend on it?
Not a whole lot. How much is the saffron and the fat?
The fat's not expensive. The saffron is though.
Yeah. I don't know, not a whole lot. I mean, I just need a little bit. I don't need too much ointment. Just for, just a couple of uses. Maybe, a couple of ounces. Or whatever you guys use up here.
Now, how much gold are you willing to pay?
What's the market price on saffron? You say it's
like,
expensive, but just look
max
outside.
5 gold.
5 gold.
Max, yeah. I mean, if you can't think you can do it, then I'll just go somewhere else. It's okay.
Hint, aren't you looking for something that costs 25 gold pieces?
Nope. That was divination. Does it say? Oh, it does cost 20. Oh, my bad. Yeah, so
So-
yeah. Then yeah, 25 gold pieces. There we go. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
If we're still talking about divination, it's a conjoined cost of 25 gold between the instance and the offer.
Yeah, my bad. So I meant, yes, 25 gold pieces. My apologies.
Okay. All right. I think I can make a single use for that much. Yeah. Give me an hour.
Make
And,
give
we'll see
me
what
give
we
me
can
4
do.
uses then. I'll put down 100 gold.
Whoa. All right. Well, I'll do my best.
Cool.
Anything else?
You have any more potions of healing? Yeah,
That's
healing
all I
sword.
got.
I'll give 1 to Derek.
Oh, I've got a superior healing potion.
Oh.
The real question is, do you have the coin? Fatty.
Hey, only I can call him Fatty. Watch your mouth.
Lake takes off his hood and puts both his hands on the counter. What's the price tag on it?
For you, 500 gold pieces. I'll let your friend have it for 450 though.
You know
I can
he's
give you a
taken.
potion too, Derek, if you want. I can ship in too if you want to do 450 if you think it's worth it.
450 sounds good. Think he's trying to flirt with you though.
I am not trying to flirt with him.
Oh, so you just are.
No, I'm not. God damn it. You know what? Fuck you. Get out. He turns around and goes back to his workbench in the back.
I'll give a potion of healing to Derek.
Lake shrugs. Oh well.
Derek, sorry, like.
Why are people so pissy around here?
He's young.
Ray, got a question.
What's up?
As we're walking and talking.
Mm-hmm.
Your friend.
Yeah.
One that gave you all that information about Deepmod and all that. Do you still talk to her regularly?
Actually, I think we're supposed to meet up with her. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't remember when we were supposed to. I haven't reached out to her in a couple of days. However long we were gone, really. But yeah, I can try reaching out. Probably before we go, we probably should take care of that.
I would very much like to. I wasn't, to be honest, not too keen on going all the way up north.
Yeah, without figuring out what's going on with your wife, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming she's being kept there, so I don't think they're gonna move her anytime soon.
I mean, we saw her, and it seems that she's not being mistreated, aside from probably being placed in solitary confinement.
Yeah, we
Which is
still don't know if she's a prisoner willingly or not. I don't know. Let me let me
Do we
reach out.
die? Do we die? That was a D4.
No, you don't die.
Only if you
okay.
step on it.
But it was a 1. Myra, did you want to be doing anything?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't know how you feel. Anyway, we could talk more about that later in a more private place. But I don't know how you feel about heading over to the Malora Font. But I did want to check in with them and just tell them that The musicians are on the way back.
Cough Rune wants to do that too.
I know. I'm getting to you.
I'm just saying that Derek would know that Rune also wants to go with you on that one.
Oh, to the font, you mean?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, let me send a message first.
You're
See
in the
if we can
city.
touch base.
You're in the city.
Yeah, but I don't know where to. I really don't know where to find her. I mean, if anything, she'll
I'm saying you
find
don't
us.
want to get arrested, do you?
Oh yeah, you're right. That's smart. Good thinking, Derek. Sorry,
Don't
like.
forget your red robin.
You're welcome, city guard.
But
City
yeah,
guard.
let's go meet up with Rune and we'll I don't know, see if we can figure out where the hell she is.
Rune has been wandering around somewhat aimlessly, asking people, looking for.
Do you know where the
Kip-
tree
Kippy's
place is? Hey guys, do you know where the tree place is? Hey, why are you not listening to me?
And eventually runs into Woof.
Oh,
on
hey,
his way
Wolf.
back.
Surprised you're alone.
I mean, everybody else went off to go shopping. I was not very successfully looking for the tree place.
So if you go down that way and turn over right, you see the first sign leading towards the place we're looking for after the fact. Where did the other three go to? Oh, well, four. Where did the other four go to? Well, I still got stuff to do, so I'm assuming we'll meet up there later. So
I was gonna go check on like the price of it, but I'm glad I've bumped into you because I'm kind of lost.
I mean, it's a new city, and I already went to the wrong place because I saw market. I went to market, so I get it.
I think I'll stick with you for now.
Well, I'm gonna be doing a lot of shopping, so don't get bored.
I'm never bored.
So, Epic, I also wanted to add in one more thing. Not sure if it exists, but something similar to Critical Role's Bag of Colding, so I can keep these materials from spoiling.
Okay. For that, go ahead for that one. Roll an investigation check.
Okay. Where's my
Going to say the DC is 18.
Oh, well then I'm gonna fail it then.
Not necessarily.
No,
Okay.
I have no modifiers to it, so I had to roll it. It was 20%.
And what's the other stuff you're going for?
Essentially cooking stuff, so spices, sauces, veggies, fruits, meats,
Okay.
the works.
You can basically buy as much of that as you want. We'll say it's like 2 silver for to build a ration, or for a ration's worth of sustenance or whatever. Like, so.
Yeah, I get you.
But yeah, like in terms of spices and stuff, like probably we'll say like 1 silver per meal that you prepare. Something like that you want to prepare. So you can like put that in your inventory as like number of spices or whatever.
Yeah, I'll do that as a custom.
But easy enough to find that stuff here in the market.
Spice per ration, and just put that over there.
If you wanted beets and stuff, we'll say like 3 silver per. I think that's what I kind of have. Maybe that's a little too much. Yeah, probably about 3 silver for proteins.
Meat. Where am I typing that? I'm not sure where it went. Meat. Ration. And I wanted to buy enough for a week. So let me just do the math real quick. Oh, calculator app. So that's 7 plus 14 plus 21. $42, and that's divided by 10 silver is 1 gold, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that would be 4 gold and 2 silver. And I guess follow up, and this is more of a you question instead of me asking around. Since I felt the investigation check would be the long way of doing it, so I would have to first get a bag of holding and then find an enchanter to give that enchantment to the bag of holding on top of being a bag of holding.
I mean, if you wanted it to be like a bag of holding, I mean, you could also probably just take a bag to an enchanter if you were able to find one and say, hey, can you make this cold on the inside? So it wouldn't have limitless storage, but would still be able to keep stuff cold.
Okay, I'll plan for this then. I'll go to a different shop for. I don't think I need that much storage based on GP, so a bag that will end up being a 100 gold bag of holding will be fine. I know that we need an additional material to convert it to a bag of holding, but I'll have to RP what it is because Wolf doesn't know. And also what material would be needed to make it a cooling agent.
So you keep saying bag of holding.
I know because my brain's because it's a modified bag of holding. It's what it is.
Right. So I mean, if you want a bag of holding that also keeps stuff cold, then yeah, you'd have to acquire a bag of holding first, which is expensive. But if you just wanted a pouch or a leather bag that would keep stuff cold, then you could just get that and try to get that enchanted. So
Okay, I follow you now. Okay, I'll ask around for that.
Okay.
Just buy a cooler.
Go ahead and make another investigation check for me.
Okay. Oh, where was this earlier?
So folks down here in Gretton Markets say that your best bet for something like that would likely be the Crook and Eye.
Where's that on the list? 18?
18B.
Oh, there's 2 there. Okay.
They're unsure if they would be able to provide that service or not, but
it's the most likely that
that's
it
the place
does.
that comes up. Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
I know a guy who could do it back in Aramore.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate that, Rune, but right now that's not useful.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, then I'll be heading there next epic.
Okay. What are other folks doing? So it rounds to about mid-morning.
If
Nothing?
Derek was gonna go to the Malorn font, then we could just say I bump into you at some point and I go with you.
Is that to me?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
If you were gonna go to the Malorn font.
Yeah.
Yeah, then let's just say we bump into each other at some point and I go with you. Bye,
Great.
Wolf. Enjoy your shopping.
Ray, were you coming too?
Yeah, I'll go wherever Myra's going, I guess.
Where's Myra going?
Get
If
drunk.
she wants me to.
Getting drunk. Okay.
You can go with him, Ray. It's fine.
Okay, let's do Derek and Rune at the Malorn font. Making your way to the Malorn font. And we get Miss Aya.
I am
That was her.
Cometborn, right?
Aya Cometborn, you see her kind of sweeping around the pool of water, tidying up a bit.
What was her title? She mistress? Headmistress?
She is. Damn it, people.
Where's my
Holy
notes on her?
Mistress. Holy Mistress of the Wild Mother.
Wait, Pooch? Holy Mistress Aya.
She turns towards you. Oh my goodness. Well, hi. How are you?
You okay? Is she just surprised or something?
Yeah, a little bit of surprise.
Rune peeks out from behind Derek and waves.
Why are you hiding behind me?
I wasn't hiding. You're just big.
You could stand to the side, you know. Whatever. Head, Holy Mistress, I am pleased to report, well, mostly pleased to report that we did make our way to Lunas Nathalium. Two of your sisters are alive, unfortunately. One of them died.
She sighs, takes in a deep breath. Do you know which one?
Lake would know. Kay doesn't.
Michaela.
Kay.
Right? Was it that one?
Michaela's dead. Yes.
Yeah! I wrote down the right name. Awesome.
Oh,
Okay.
where are the others? Jinya, Galia.
So they're currently on the way back to Starsguard, with
Atagi.
one of our companions, Ataki, as well as a
Kiva.
along with the Sentinel that you sent. They're making their way back by foot from Lunas Nathalium. We were able to get back a little bit quicker after a day's rest, and then Lake nods to Rune. Rune figuring out her certain ability to transport by trees.
That is valuable. skill indeed. Do you happen to know what caused their delay? How did Michaela die?
So,
It's go ahead.
I don't know if you've heard the rumors about devils appearing across the land lately.
Rumors, whispers, reports. It's on the tongue of many of those in the city, yes.
Well, there were some portals that had opened up in Luinos Thessalian. Well, a portal. And there were some creatures coming out of it that were not good.
Very
So
concerned look on her face right now.
I kind of took care of it. Kind of a temporary measure. I covered it with stone. And because I don't really know how to close those portals. But I did what I could, and what I could was cover it with stone. And the others should be here as they make their way in a week or two. I don't know how long the journey is.
These double spawns that she speaks of, they took the appearance of invisible spiders, but later on, further in, we actually were able to make our way into Celestial Vault. Unfortunately, when we did make it in, there was a very, very large demon that had either emerged recently or made its home there.
From what Atagi said, it didn't sound like they didn't know it lived there.
Like when you say the word celestial vault, the term celestial vault, Aya's expression, her whole demeanor really shifts into one of you get the sense that there's some kind of conflict going on in her head, and that she's like partially she's in a state of disbelief. It's like partial disbelief and partial realization, and there's some regret thrown in there too. I should make you do an insight check, but I'm not.
Okay.
But there's like she's her body has kind of stiffened up a bit, and actually quite a bit, and she's kind of like wringing her hands and kind of slowly shaking her head no, and doesn't really, after that she doesn't really seem to be paying attention to what you're saying for that moment.
Is she okay?
Holy Mistress?
Yes, I'm sorry. You said you saw the Celestial Vault.
Yes, and was certainly a sight to behold. Were it under better circumstances.
Before you worry, we were deemed worthy of being there. We didn't break in.
That's not my concern.
Did you not think it existed?
And she freezes and kind of locks eyes with you, Rune. The heart of Melora? Did you find it there?
It's not there. I already knew that, though.
What you showed me before. That it's real.
The death chrysalis is real, yes. And a friend of ours has the swell chrysalis, so... And we also know that the rebirth chrysalis is safe as well, so...
She begins walking toward the edge of the pool.
Like,
The inside edge?
She's not in it, so she's just walking slowly, kind of a blank look on her face.
if she's gonna go in, I'm gonna grab her.
She stops at the edge.
Okay.
This edge. Just stares down into the water.
Holy Mistress, before I should also let you know we weren't able to defeat the demon, but prior to escaping, I did say a prayer to my patron to guard, to do whatever she could to guard the place and keep it safe. And the following morning, the entrance to Lunas Nathalion is now sealed, or had been sealed and is now currently still sealed.
Oh, what does it matter? She's gone.
She's not gone.
What do you know of it?
She spoke to me.
Blasphemy.
Okay, just like the death chrysalis was blasphemy, sure.
And Blake just shakes his head.
I mean, she's not gonna believe me.
I heard a process.
I must step down as Holy Mistress. I'm not worthy of the title. I've been wrong this whole time.
Wrong regarding what?
Melora. Others said her heart had been sundered. I refused to believe it. They were right. They were right.
When she says the heart has been sundered, is that a term that I've heard? Or a phrase that I've heard before?
I mean, it would bear familiarity to everything that Runes told you.
Oh, okay.
She's not dead. She's not gone.
Is there anything else that you need? I feel I need to spend time in meditation.
No. My aim, or my purpose in telling you that the Naeselius is now sealed is that a partnership or an alliance between our two deities isn't out of the question. And if that has happened, then maybe all hope is not lost. And that's all. And
Tell.
Lake will turn and begin to leave.
Wait. Before you
Wait.
go.
Lake stops.
And she walks off to an alcove off the side. Comes back. She has a glass vial in her hand. And she walks back up to the pool, kneels down, fills the vial up with water, stoppers it, looks back at you, still knelt down. I have no reason to believe that this will still work. And then seems to meditate for a moment, eyes closed. You see her lips move slightly. And then she stands up and hands you the bottle. If you're ever gravely wounded, drink that. I would say it would help. But knowing what I know now, it may only be water.
Rune goes, "Ugh!" and leaves.
Tend to your friend.
She'll figure it out. Much like you will too, Holy Mistress. Lake will bow and head out.
Like you can add for your to your inventory, water of life.
Water of okay.
I haven't created it in D&D Beyond, so you just do a custom item. Heals 50 hit points when drunk.
Holy shit! Just flat.
That shit's awesome. Holy shit.
Fuck you, emo kid. I don't need your superior healing.
Imagine if Myra and Ray went in there together. He would really like both of them.
Myra, you're getting drunk?
No, not really. I was gonna just hang out at a bar.
Okay. Just hang out.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go back to Woof. Woof, you're going to the Crook and Eye, right?
Yes.
The Crook and Eye. This is a magic shop.
Yep, I definitely belong here.
Yeah, there's what looks like all sorts of magical trinkets and stuff in here. Most of it looks like it's like almost novelty-ish, like toys, like magical toys and stuff. But there's probably some other stuff in here. There is a person behind a counter. I need to look this person up real quick.
Yeah, that's my bad. I should have told you what I wanted to do since we knew we were coming to Starsguard.
This person behind the counter is Dragonborn. Looks like the green variety. has orange eyes. This is gonna be funny. If I can fucking find her. There she is. And she greets you as you walk in. Hello, welcome to the Crooked Eye. How may I help you?
I might have what may seem like a weird request, but I was looking for a sort of bag or a leather pouch that had any semblance of a cooling agent. I am a traveling cook, you see, and been having a difficult time finding a material that would keep my produce cool when traveling.
And ice would not suffice for you?
Ice melts.
Indeed it does. So, an enchantment is what you're after, is that right?
I asked around that they recommended this place, but if not to insult you, but if you think there's a better place, they'll keep looking. But if you think you can, I'll pay your price.
Oh, I'm sure I can take care of it given time and materials. She goes and fetches a book off of a shelf, starts to thumb through it. I think this is something I could do. It's going to come at a price, of course, and there's one material I'm not sure I would be able to acquire. It'd be some sort of icy crystal imbued with magical energy. A strong elemental force of ice, perhaps. I don't suppose you would be able to acquire such a thing.
Given that the next place that me and my troop plans on going is further north, it might be possible.
How fortuitous. Fortuitous indeed. I will do some research, and if you can find something that fits that description, I'm sure I would be able to whip up such an item.
I'm not truly familiar with the grand spectrum of magics, mind you, but you said crystal. Would it have to be of a certain make, size, etc., etc.?
Anything that seems to be imbued strongly with ice-based magic of some sort, I think, would suffice.
And estimatedly, since who knows if I can get it in the trip that I'm planning on taking, how much would the estimate be, just to make sure I also have the coin whenever I come back?
Let me see. Time spent researching. The materials needed, and of course the exertion itself, I would say probably around 1,500 gold pieces.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind for when I return. Worst case, I can always, I don't know, do you take half-seas whenever I hand in the crystal, and then I can scrounge out the rest?
Very well, sounds like a plan.
Well, I kindly accept your guidance, and hopefully we're able to make a product together, so to speak.
Do you need anything else while you're here? Spell components, scrolls?
Scratches his beard and goes, "Unfortunately, miss, I'm not exactly of the arcane mindset, but I have friends that are, and if they happen to need something, I'll send them your way. That's the best I can offer. I apologize."
What about pre-made things that don't require any arcane knowledge? I've got this interesting little brew. And she pulls out a small vial that has a pitch black substance in it.
What's it do? What?
The DM would have to look it up. Hold on.
No, I'm reading it right now.
Oh,
I
okay.
have it in the list, but I'm reading it right now. Well, I like to call this brew Bottled Abyss. It's not something that you would really want to drink yourself, but if you're able to get someone else to drink it, it immediately causes them intense mental pain and has a high chance of making them blind and unable to go to sleep. But if they try to fall asleep, this doesn't make any sense.
Is that her saying it, or are you reading
This
it?
this is me reading it.
She got the product in, and then she didn't really think she would sell it, so she didn't think about it. But now
It
it's just like,
says,
what the fuck?
on a failed save, the creature is unable to sleep. When an affected creature attempts to rest, their dreams are plagued with terrible nightmares. I'm like, okay, well, so are they able to sleep or not?
Well, they might
Say,
have to make a save to try and sleep or something.
when they actually go to sleep, their dreams are plagued with terrible nightmares. It prevents them from benefiting a long rest. I have no idea why this is even in here.
She says that?
No, this is me talking. I swear I read this before I put it on the list.
So it might
just
be...
forget about this one. Forget about this one. I've got something better. I've got poisons. I've got poisons of various kinds. Are you interested in any poison?
Okay, this is me talking to you, Epic. I think the purpose of that is more along the kins of the same thing as a poison would be if you drug something or you attach it to an arrow, and it's like it causes lethargy akin to being sleepy, but the fact that they're plagued by nightmares causes them to stay up, causing exhaustion upon time. Does it have a duration?
I guess if you're running NPCs that are long resting, then I guess sure, NPC enemies that are long resting, because that's like this mechanic has to do with long rests. So like, okay, whatever.
Well, if you happen to have what poisons do you have then?
Well, I have the run-of-the-mill basic poisons. Those are 100 gold pieces each. I have poison that came in on a caravan from a place called Metheranen Dune. These are made by the Drow. Those are a bit more costly, 200 gold pieces. And well, I have one other that is quite strong and quite expensive as well.
Well, for the sake of argument, would you mind at least mentioning it in case I come upon coin in my trip?
This one is from a creature known as a wyvern.
Ah. And how much would that run?
This one is 1,200 gold pieces.
Makes sense. Wyvern poison is rumored to be one of the strongest poisons out there.
Indeed it is.
Well, I'll tell you what, just as a show of good faith. What about I go the in-between poison, the 201 from Drow?
1 bottle or 2?
I'll take the 1 bottle. That should
Very
be enough for
well.
what I plan on doing with it.
200 gold pieces, if you will.
I hand her the gold in form of platinum.
20 platinum.
And then hopefully we can make business at another time. So I hope you have a good rest of your day, ma'am.
Thank you, and you as well. Tell your friends.
Okay, so I think I know the answer for this, Epic.
Mm-hmm.
But those 2 items I've had in my inventory for the longest time that should be long decomposed.
Which items are you referring to?
The Gorgon meat and the Grick tentacles.
Oh God. Yeah, they're long gone.
Okay, just making sure before I remove them.
Tentacles are dried up completely, and yeah, the Gorgon meat's rancid.
Yeah. For flavor, I'll find a good cliff and just discreetly toss them off the cliff.
Larry.
The whole city's a cliff, basically.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But you know,
Toss it
does
on
the
some
poison-
poor dude's head.
does the poison have an actual name, or do I just put a potion of poison and
It's
just
drought poison.
drop poison? Okay. Okay, with that being said, I would like to now then just head towards the 3 transport. And if I see anybody on the way, I'll just drag them along.
Okay. Let's see. You went to cook and I don't think you're gonna see anyone along the way. So it's Ray and Myra hanging out, right? Ray, you said you were going where Myra went?
Yep.
Okay.
Unless she literally pushed me away and ran away or whatever. Or is really stern about not me coming with her.
It's up to Myra.
Yeah, I'll just tell you to do your own thing.
I'll just wander around there. I was probably, if anything, I was probably seeing if I could. Actually, I don't think she ever told me, but I would be keeping an eye out for Venari.
Okay, make a perception check.
I don't think there was anything that we discussed, though, not that I can remember. There wasn't like a signal. I think it was more like I was supposed to message her at some point.
Plus 10. Holy fuck.
Wait, is it still waning? What is it? Let's
No,
see.
we are.
It says
Last
it up
quarter,
on top.
yep. It's still waning.
Plus 2.
Still on a 15. The city is really crowded now. And yeah, no sign of Venari.
And I'll eventually circle back after an hour for the ointment.
Okay. You are able to pick up 1 dose of the ointment only for 25 gold pieces. Text says, "Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I think I fucked it up the first time.
Oh, well, you're honest, at
Like-
least.
Burned the saffron and stuff, but This has powdered mushrooms, fat, and saffron in it. So
All right.
I hope
Yeah.
it meets your purposes.
Sounds okay. Thank you. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. And I'll give
Okay.
you a little dose of honesty as well. I'm probably not going to come for you for ointment again. Maybe potions if you have more. Anyways, take care, and I'll leave. And I'll go find the tree teleport place.
Okay. For the purposes of expediency, we'll say that Woof, Lake, Rune, and Ray are able to meet up at Tiffy's tree, whatever.
Okie dokie. Tiffy's
It's
tree
not-
transport.
This is not. It's 3 T's. Why can't I fucking remember this? Yeah, there's a big sign there. This is in. Oh goodness, where is this? I said this place. It's around the back side of the city. I think it should be. Yeah, in that place, Samagrund. Different thing. And yeah, you eventually you find your way to this cute little.
Is she a child?
No, not a child. Hold on.
Halfling. Probably a halfling.
Gotta make sure, okay?
No, 20 years. She's not a halfling. She's a gnome.
A genome. Yep.
Gino.
And yeah, she's really bubbly. You can see she's like talking with some other people. It doesn't look like they're customers, maybe some friends or something like that. And kind of takes note of you and like brightens up. It's like, hello, hello.
Are you
Can I
Tiffy?
help you? I am Tiffy. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Rune.
Hi, Rune. Nice to meet you.
And these are my friends.
2 waves. Hi, Rune's friends.
We're interested in some transport to... God. I don't... The city up there.
Nope, say it.
No. Don't make me do it.
You're the one that chose to talk, so you say it.
Gotcha.
I don't wanna. Hintergrund. I said it. Hintergrund.
Harvinder.
Harvinder, thank you. That's the one.
This one isn't really that hard.
Look, I don't have it in front of me, therefore I'm going on memory, and it's not great.
I can't insult anybody right now. My memory is horrible. Tiffy's like, Harvinder? We can get you to Harvinder.
Yeah, how much would it cost for 6 people?
Oh, it's the same for, as many people that can out through the tree as quickly as possible. It's 100 gold pieces, or if you want a round trip, it's 175.
Oh,
That's not bad.
That's not bad. I thought it would be way more.
She kind of looks over at her friends, and they're kind of like, You're like, oh. Laden with coin, are we?
No, just I'm used to things being exorbitantly expensive.
Well, I don't know where you're from, but this is pretty exorbitantly expensive.
I think what she means is that we're more used to teleportation circle services, and those are an arm and a leg because of the components they need. So this is a lot more convenient.
No, I'm mostly referring...
I'm gonna elbow you.
Is it, I guess Tekwin's probably with you too. Is it just the 5 of you that will be going?
No, there's a 6th one. She's not here right now. But, we'll probably come back.
Okay, that sounds good.
But we were just
We're
kind
pretty
of getting
busy right now, but you
an
know,
idea of price.
most of the people who can come here, and they're already here and whatnot. But yeah, we should be able to squeeze you in.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, bye.
I'm gonna go look for Myra.
Roll investigation.
How's it been for you guys, Lake Nathan? I've been very productive today.
Oh, I rolled good. 20.
So it only takes you an hour to find Myra. And Myra is where? Where are you, Myra?
Probably the lamp and light, I guess.
Okay. You find Myra at the lamp and light.
Hey, Myra. What you doing here?
Nothing.
Nothing. Are you okay?
Yep, what's up?
You don't sound okay.
What's up, Rune?
We were all gonna go to the place, the Tiffy's place, but like, we needed you there too.
Okay, let's go.
Rune will just go. She doesn't really know what to do. Like, cause if Myra's not gonna talk about it, she's not gonna like push her. So she'll just follow along. And take you to the others. Who I think Rune left them talking outside of Tiffy's.
And then I bought this draw potion because it sounded really useful for you sword using guys.
Oh. Our day was, I mean, it was alright. We reported into, well, Brew and I reported into the Lord Font. Told them what happened. Everyone else Natalia.
How'd she take it?
Well, she feels like she shouldn't be the Holy Mistress anymore because she's got some things to figure out. I'm assuming it's because we saw the Celestial Vault and she didn't. And things that she had surmised about Melora were incorrect. At least that's what I was about to garner from it. I didn't want to push her too much. Far be it from me to preach to anybody about faith when I was in a very similar place not too long ago.
I mean, faith aside, I hope she does come to realize that because she worries like she does, it's what makes her the adequate leader of her, well, sect, I guess? Would that be the right word?
I suppose. Are we planning on going today to the north?
I think that's the idea, was to get to at least the Norton's Druid City and then find out more. What's in your mind?
He kind of winces. It just, I mean, go on. Were you there for? You weren't there for any discussions.
Nope.
Who's
Wait,
around?
weren't
Who's
you?
around?
Should just be you, me, NPC, Techwin, and
Ray.
Wait, Wolf, weren't
Ray.
you in the room when he discovered,
No.
discovered his wife? I thought that was when you were talking with
Yeah.
Myra.
Yeah, you guys were all up there in the hotel room.
I thought you guys were talking about the time where you guys went to the south exit and then discovered something additional.
Yeah,
Whenever
which
I-
we then came back and relayed to you all, and then discovered, oh, that's my wife, and
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
then belay my last then.
I'm just a little. Listen, I know the fate of the world and all that, this, that, and the other thing, but it feels like I don't want to leave it uninvestigated. The string that we have about my wife, but I have no idea really where to start with this deep mud place.
Wolf will put his hand on your shoulders and respond with, "Not a wife, but I know where you're coming from. I get it. But as a non-partial person looking outside in, not to assume that things are still the status quo that you mentioned with her, but I think she is also part of the entire big picture. It was my understanding, right? That she was taken for the same reason other people have been disappearing."
Sam, I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, it's a teleporting services either way, so. And we just heard that. Go ahead.
Sorry, DM. They said that she was in the way, or something like that. The Twilight, the hand, the Twilight hand.
Yeah, there was some information about her being held to get her out of the way. Yeah.
So she must be. I mean, if what Ray said was true, then she must. They must feel like she's a threat to them somehow, but just not sure in what way.
Worst case scenario, we now know there's a teleporting place that by the hour picks us up at the point of drop off. So we can always discuss before making the actual decision, since it's all going to be gold based. And while my pockets don't run that deep, I can still cover 2 trips by myself. I'm sure you guys can also do that, so our issue is not monetary, it's time-wise, right?
Yeah. I mean, we'll wait for Myra and Rune to get back. But Tagi did give me a little bit more information, at least of where to start. I know I said I didn't know where to start before, but he said there are probably many entrances to this place, but we should start by looking at Harker's Alley. They may have connections to the hand and deep mud there.
Wolf nods and just comforts you.
And around lunchtime, Rune shows back up with Myra.
Hey, Mara. Hey, Rude.
Rune kind of gives you like a half-hearted smile and like looks at Myra and then just kind of walks off to the side and is awkwardly standing there.
Like, how far? How far did you walk?
I'm still within like talking distance, but like it's kind of like a going to stand at the back of the room kind of deal.
One of those awkward moments.
Yeah.
Hey, come huddle up. We need to talk about what we're gonna do. So I just discussed this with Ray and Wolf, and I guess Tekwen. He's there, right?
Yep.
He's silent. He's silent protagonist thing. It. I know we want to head north, and that's why we're here at this tree place. And this is completely selfish, right? But it feels wrong to be so close and have somebody's on Depot and then just leave.
No,
I'm not sure when we're coming back.
I know, and I mean, it would be really easy to come back. We could come back tomorrow if we needed to, but yeah, I mean, Ray, did your friend say anything? I mean, I know that your friend
a couple of days ago. We'd have to probably stay overnight, and I can try reaching out to her.
Your friend did say she was gonna look into it, right? I think.
Yeah, that was before we left, though. So it's been some time. So
We could always pop outside and you could ask, right?
Yeah. I mean,
She
worst
also may
case,
not-
she can also find me overnight, and then she knows we're staying at the. If anything, we'd be staying at the Lamp and Light. So
She also may not be in a position to do anything given her
yeah, it's more about information.
affiliation.
I don't know how willing she'd be to actually help.
It's still early in the day. Why don't we see what she knows? If anything. If there's any leads on Lake's wife.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Someone just detonated a giant firework.
Oh my god. That's what that was.
I thought someone farted.
But yeah, if you want me to, we can leave town and give it a shot.
Why don't we all go? I mean, that way we're all there.
All right, so we're not doing we're staying in town?
For the next hour, probably. Unless we learn other information.
Okay. To the outside of town.
I'm gonna pull Myra back as we're walking, just to have a one-on-one away from ears as we're walking.
Go for it.
Myra, didn't speak your mind on what we're doing. Anything in there?
What was that last bit?
That you didn't speak your mind, and if there's anything in your mind that you haven't shared.
Oh boy. Maya definitely like have like a annoying like facial expression on her, and then like she'll try like walk slow to make sure like everyone else is away, and she was like, I well if I have no thoughts or opinions on what we're doing. I'm just following, and I feel so lost. And don't you think it's, you know, like I thought a bone dragon and everything. I wrote it went flying in the air, but then like going against devils and like demons just coming out of, and like I'm just tired of seeing the ones I'm close to fall. Like I see, I mean, not my God, like Ray, like he went unconscious so many times, and
Wolf will deflate a little bit and respond, yeah, I know what that's like. It's hard. And even... Well, I haven't technically fought a devil or a demon, but I've fought my share of interastral entities and red dragons. That's a little bit easier to imagine. So, I know it's not easy. But, for example, I know that Ray has a good chip on his shoulder. He's always going to be trying to do what he feels is right. Rune is impulsive. And Lake has something to protect. And I think so do we, right?
yeah, I suppose so.
Here. He'll produce the drought poison that he bought. I feel like this is better on your hands than anybody else's. Especially since you got that fancy dagger.
That's another thing that's been on my tip on my shoulder. That's another conversation. What does this do?
Well, it's drought poison. Bare minimum I know about them is that it is meant to be applied as coating on a slashing or piercing weapon. And if the person doesn't resist the poison's effects, it's really nasty.
That seems useful. And remember when we were dealing with that frog and I showed you this potion? I've been meaning to give this to you actually, and it's Textonic.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Since you get so big, I thought this could be a little more up your alley.
That does sound enticing. I meant for this to be a gift, but I guess this is a trade now, huh? And he'll smile.
Well, if you put it that way, this was actually going to be a gift for you too, so.
Secret Santa.
You'll get a little rosy when you say that, and just swap the vials then and there, and just go. I mean, once we do have more actual time, that we're not walking 30 feet behind everybody else to talk about stuff. You know I'm always here for you, right?
I do. It's just sometimes I just need to be alone just to process things.
I get you,
And
but
it's been intense. We went through a fucking swamp. I hate swamps.
Noted.
No, you didn't.
I
well,
hate swamps. And then you know, Atagi was being a little bit weird. And I did thread sensing, and I got the same results as Ulrich, and it's just been so awkward, and I don't know.
well, I don't know much about your fate powers. You mentioned them briefly, but it's honestly not to insult it, but it did go a little bit over my head. But from my experience, don't let things like that dictate what happens. You're the one that does that. And for the moments that you don't want to be by yourself, thinking about the things that one needs to compress or decompress, I'll be there. And he'll squeeze your shoulder a little bit if you allow it.
Yeah.
And then he gives you a slight push now, and then, oh, come on, before they notice that we've been lingering on the back.
Yeah. And then while we're walking up closer to the group, I apologize to Rune. I kind of snapped at her.
And eventually you guys find yourself outside of the gates of Starsguard. The dusty road.
We're outside of the range of the bullshit centers, right?
You're,
I know,
say
try.
you're as far as you were out when you did your mislead and scry.
Perfect. We will send a message to Venari. Hey, sorry it took so long to check in. Can you meet us outside of town? Where we first met before?
You hear back. Sure, I can meet you. I have some news, too. The Shadowmaster has agreed to a meeting, so long as you wear the insurance policy.
That sounds like
You
he
said
has to wear
where?
Speedo. Yeah, where? W-E-A-R.
Yeah.
Really hope I heard you right.
I'll look to the group. I'll say she's gonna come meet us. And we'll wait, I guess. How do we look super suspicious just standing out here? How does it? How, like, what's the vibe of people coming and going? I guess.
Roll a perception check.
I'm sitting on the grass playing with Druidcraft.
People coming into the city and out of don't like you might catch their eye for a moment, but they're not really paying attention to you, and you'd kind of, it would make sense to you because you've been in the city today. There's all sorts of people around right now.
So right now, because for being different, we actually blend in.
Yeah.
Is there like a place outside? Like, I don't know. Is there like a picnic area or something?
There's a couple of park benches and some picnic tables.
Wonderful.
And a little metal grill.
It's like the Ren Fair. People are fucking vulturing those fucking tables because it's the only tables that are outside.
You just gotta be careful because the area that has those picnic tables also has a bunch of screaming kids around them.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. I'm not over there. I'm just sitting on the grass playing with Druidcraft. Ray can go over to the kids if he wants to.
Whose parents do not seem to care about how annoying their children are.
Look, sometimes you gotta let kids scream, and outside is the best place for that.
Lake will probably look at the kids, one of the kids, whatever, for just a little bit too long.
In a creepy way?
No.
Okay.
No, Jesus fucking Christ! What?
Look.
Because of his kid. It's written on the walls.
My brain didn't go there.
The fuck? That's the whole.
Just a little too long.
It can be taken both ways, okay?
Cool. I'm gonna pull Myra into one of the grills, and between me and her, let's say that we're gonna fucking make a meal for us with all the food that I bought.
Oh, our date! I forgot. Oh no.
All right. So over the course of the next 25 minutes waiting for Venari to show up, you cook up a nice meal, and right about at the time you get yes.
Right before she shows up. Hey, Ray. I was wondering if you could actually send a message to Kaya.
Who's Kaya?
From all the way back at the beginning. She was one of the people who lost her memories to Zalgrek. Do you remember her?
No. Who's Kaya again? Is it? I'm kind of lost. Are they from that first town, Mountmend, or
yes,
from Aramore?
From Mountmend.
Okay.
She was a little crazy. She kind of tried to assault me when she hadn't had her memories. And
okay.
Then we went back there and talked to her a little bit. You remember that?
Not really. But does it need to happen now?
Well, no.
Okay, we'll do it at the end of the night, and maybe by then I'll remember.
Okay.
What did you want me to ask her?
Her last name.
Okay.
I wanted you to tell her that. Oh God, where's the session notes? Hold on, I'm gonna find the session notes.
We'll shelve it till later night.
Yeah, don't make Ray use his spell slots when we don't know what's gonna happen for the rest of the 8 to 9 hours that we're gonna be awake.
Ways and ways upon devils and demons.
Right?
Don't you do that.
A thieves guild that is gonna make us wear a red speedo or some shit to show that we're stupid.
I thought that's what you fucking said.
That is what I said.
Whoa. I just got transported to another space and time. Ray, Rune, you notice Venari coming through the gates of Starsguard. And that's where we'll take a break. Boop, 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 boop.
Okie
Look, it's the hottie with the body.
So Mari, if you haven't left, the draw poison has a parenthesis injured alongside it. That's the one.
Ooh.
Good stuff. Drow poison.
I mean, look, sometimes you have to show that you're willing to support a business so that when you're coming back with a bigger, stupider, expensier thing, you might get brownie points, even if it's just 50 gold off.
Oh, yeah. And just a note, Myra, you could apply this anytime to a weapon. And it'll stay good until it actually
It gets used or you wash it off, like
Yeah.
actually wash it off. So you can
Yeah.
do it now and it won't apply until the next thing you slice something.
Score.
All right, I'll be back in a bit.
Same. Need more Coke. Hello, wake up. Come on. Going downstairs.
Meow. What's so funny?
Hold on. You can replace the name of the game for any gaming recent gen that still comes out for the PS4. And
You're
just
not
as
wrong. That's super accurate. Welcome back.
Thank you. So we just need Kate.
I'm here.
Hi, Kay. Woof, you're here?
See,
Sweet. Okay, so Venari rolls up. Hi, Ray.
Hey, how's it been?
Productive, I would say. Is he with you? And she looks over at Tequin.
Oh, yeah, someone we met over. You know him?
No.
His name's Tequin. He was, I think he was that naked dude.
No.
no.
You guys are you guys with me or no? Or are you guys at the table?
I don't know.
Wait,
Were you doing this alone? I thought you were
Probably,
with
unless
us.
somebody walked up. I met her. I went to go meet her.
Oh,
I'm assuming. I don't know.
I was
Whatever.
just sitting
He's
in the grass
someone we
nearby.
met over at Lewis Nathalian.
Uh-huh. Nice hand. Tequin bows.
You don't like my boots? And I'll show her my crocodile boots. Or shoes, whatever.
Nice. Those are fashionable.
Right? A little smelly, but so Yeah. So we're
Smelly
meeting
but
with the Shadow Master.
So I told him about your situation.
All right.
He agreed to meet. I can probably swing something tonight.
Okay.
And then the other thing is we actually have options.
Okay, that's good.
I found another way to get in to Shadowholm. I think it would probably be a frontal assault, though. So, may or may not be a good option. We could instead just agree to meet with the Shadow Master. Like I said before, he's
Yeah,
going
that's
to make
less
you
risky.
aware the insurance policy, though. So we could hear him out, or if you have tricks up your sleeve, maybe something can go. Maybe you could pull something off, but I would say it would be quite risky while you're wearing those collars.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I wouldn't mind meeting him, I think. I'm kind of tired of taking crazy risks.
Can I kind of come up behind them at this point and say, "Hi, remember me?"
I do.
So, Ray mentioned that you have info?
Yes, and she repeats everything that she said. I think she was basically talking in the presence of the group.
Oh, okay. Did you ask what the insurance policy is? 'Cause that sounds sketchy.
It's a collar. It's
Yeah.
made by his goblin tinkerers.
Yeah, but what's it do?
Well, the Shadow Master controls them with his mind. He can knock you out with a thought. And maybe some other things, too.
Okay. Other things? What kind of other things?
I don't know. It's just something that the Shadow Master basically makes people wear when he's meeting people he doesn't know.
And when you say he controls them, he doesn't control the person wearing it, right? He controls the collar, not the person wearing it.
That's my understanding, yes.
Are you thinking about doing this, Ray?
I mean, it only just has to be me unless we want to try to assault this place. I mean, I guess we could try that.
I'm
But it
not.
doesn't have to be all of us meeting with him. It could just be me.
Well, I don't know about everybody else, but I don't exactly want to let you walk in there alone.
I'll have her with me. You'll be coming with me, right? I'll ask Venari.
I mean, I could if you want.
Yeah. If that's not off the table already. I mean, are you up for a frontal assault too? I mean, you can't be involved with that, right?
I would definitely prefer not to be.
And then at least we can find out if we can get get our friend the box maker out.
The box maker is your friend?
Kind of.
No, we don't
By
know her
association.
personally.
Benari looks confused right now.
It's someone
Right.
we need to save. The less you know, the better.
Well, the Shadowmaster agreed to a meeting about the Blight and the Mordfin.
Yeah, I also need to talk to him about this as well. Do you think he has any budge on this or no?
I'm not sure, he might. You could ask.
Yeah, we were hoping that we could use the Blight and the Mordvin if we could help with that situation as leverage to maybe help the box maker.
Well, he may be amenable to that. He may have other demands as well. It sounds like you're leaning in the direction of a parley.
Yeah.
Do you know what this box maker is being held for? I mean, what are they in the way of?
I really don't know. My impression is that the Shadowmaster is doing someone a favor by having her here.
Someone else a favor.
Wasn't it also advantageous for him to have her here because then she's out of the way?
That's what I just asked.
Oh, okay. That was me being foggy on the details. It's been a while.
All right. What about you and this? You're working with an Aarakocra, right? You guys find out anything more, or about the same?
Kaibo, no real new information about it, but about the Blight itself, I mean.
Didn't
He continues
Kaibo-
to go there from time to time. Keep an eye on things, but no new developments in the past few days.
All right.
Didn't Kaibo want to meet us? I thought you said.
I think so.
I don't remember. Never mind.
It is around this time the wolf comes back with a plate of stuffed jalapeno peppers.
Yum.
Hey, Bernard, would you like to join us for a little bit of a lunch?
I already ate, thank you.
What'd you eat?
What'd you eat?
Food. Which is not what that looks like.
What do you mean?
Give it a shot. I mean, try it. At least try one.
Good, thank you, though.
All right.
No, you can't leave with insulting my food. You sit right there and you have one of my stuffed jalapeno peppers.
Hey,
I insist.
Ray, if how about we meet later on this afternoon, the back of the Lamp and Light.
Yeah, sounds like a
Let's see.
plan. We'll figure out if we're gonna. I'm leaning towards it, but there's a lot going on, I guess. So,
Well, I kind of
Which
need a
will-
yes or no if you want me to arrange something for tonight.
well, I'll give you my answer at the lamp and light. How about that?
I'm going right now to try to arrange the meeting.
I'll go with you,
Everybody,
Ray.
I'll speak with everybody. Is everybody okay with this meeting?
I mean, we still need the information, so I'm all for it.
All right.
Spend
Anything against it?
Oh.
That means we have to stay here. Then we can't go to the north or
Hey.
whatever.
I forgot. I should probably not go with you.
I was gonna go alone anyways. But
No,
any
Myra, can you go with Ray, please?
no, I'm gonna go by myself. But are we staying here? Are we doing this or no? Or do you want to put this off for another day?
We shouldn't put it off.
An opportunity like this is rarely going to open again.
Derek, Myra, all good?
I would like to go with you because you're my best friend and you're safe.
I'll
But
Bernard.
I trust you. You want to go by yourself? Yeah, we can still we can have a communication. Like if shit goes down, you can tell me.
Yeah.
And I'll do like the
I'll
whole
have a,
mind
you
reading
know.
thing.
Yeah, we can talk about that. That's fine. Derek?
Just be safe.
Sorry. Yeah, Derek?
He gives you a knowing nod, which is much more than just a nod.
Whatever the fuck that means. Yeah, I'll set up the meeting. But alright, well.
As in, there is a lot of shit riding on this, on your
Whoa.
shoulders for him.
So, you'll be accompanying me then, Benari, to this meeting?
Sure, I'll come.
Are you gonna have to wear the assurance policy too?
No.
Oh, okay,
It's only
that's
for new people.
outsiders. Got it.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Alright.
Meet you at you said the Lamp and Light?
Yeah. Just meet me there in a couple hours.
Alright, sounds
Around
good.
back.
Alright, see you then.
Okay. She turns around and goes.
Ray, when you go there, I'm not gonna like eavesdrop or anything, but let me just build like a second connection with you, and then
Yeah.
be on my way.
Definitely.
Plus, nothing is stopping us from just being Hawker's Alley, because I'm sure that's even deeper and deeper and excluded, so...
You're surprised if every single shop in that place is the front for something.
Oh, 100%, that's not what I'm saying at all. It's just as close as we can be. Alright, who wants bumpers?
Like, I'll take. I mean, how are these like large jalapenos, or are they just like balls?
Considering in my mind there's stuff with different things, there would be large jalapenos or peppers.
What's the mix in these?
It's a little bit of brisket mixed in with an assortment of cheeses just to make sure it's creamy. And then...
Rin's got one stuffed in her mouth and she's like, it's really good!
Yeah. I was buying things that wouldn't spoil too quickly either way, but I sometimes also put in mashed potatoes in there, so it's extra creamy afterwards. But these are good enough.
Nom 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 nom.
Myra slowly nibbles at one.
So, Ray, if you're gonna go through this, it's probably best that you meditate beforehand what you plan on talking to him about. Get a little bit more detail.
Yep. Not a bad idea.
Okay, so what are we doing?
After Rune eats one of the jalapeno poppers, she says, I'll see you guys back at the lamp at night. And then gets up and goes into the city. And she would probably try and go find the Skystrand embassy.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
Ray, you have an idea of how you're going to talk to this guy?
A little bit. I mean, I do think I have the means of at least clearing this blight out, so I think I just need to be able to convince him of that. And then leverage that into something for your boxmaker friend. Should I call you Mr. Boxmaker?
That would be giving me way too much credit. You see these hands? Fucking clumsy as shit. Speaking of my hands, though, and he's gonna take off one of his rings. This has been sort of useful for me, but I think in this situation, you could definitely use it. And he'll hand you it's a ring of subtle influence. It should make make you a little bit more sly and smooth.
Yeah, I could use a little bit of that.
So, I know looking at your fingers is probably a little bit too much right now, but just give it a little bit of time and it should form around whatever finger you decide to put it on.
All right, I will. Does anybody want the crocodile boots?
What do they do?
I forgot what they did.
Resistance to poison damage, and you have advantage on saving throws, and they're extremely fashionable in the Frog River marshes, especially.
I don't know, right?
Blend right in.
Does it still smell like swamp?
I'm sure it always smells like swamp.
Ugh.
I mean, Rune's not there, but I think you should hold on to your very special boots.
Right. All right, I'll take them off. Keep them in the bag.
I guess in the meantime, the rest of us will hang out around. Is it Hawker's Alley?
It would be, yeah. So worst case scenario, because we still have time before we escort Ray to the Lamp and Light. So if there's any last minute preparations that you might think you would need, Ray, we can accompany you to at least do that.
No, I think we're okay for now. I will attune to the Ring of Subtle Influence in the meantime. In it for an hour.
Yeah, you'll need to spend a short rest on attuning to your boots as well. So it's a short rest in, a short rest out.
Oh, it works pretty good. Okay.
If you wanted to do that right now, I can mark
Yep.
that down. That still gives you time.
She said a couple of hours, and
Yep.
Yeah,
in the
okay.
meantime, if anybody needs to do anything, they can do whatever.
Okie dokie. Does anybody else want to do anything in the next couple of hours?
I'm good.
Quick, but just a quick prayer over guidance or protection over Mr. Ray there.
Okie dokie.
I already told you my plan.
Make a wisdom religion check for me.
Who?
Not 20.
Okay. I was just making sure that wasn't for me.
Let's go to Rune. Not too hard. Ask around. You're able to find your way to the Skystrand Embassy. What would you like to do?
I wanted to check it out. See, like, who works here. Like, what... Like, who's the ambassador? Like, you know, that kind of thing. Like, I'm just curious. Who works here?
Well, there's a sort of reception desk of sorts on the inside, and there is a woman standing behind it, a rather tall woman with long white hair. Human. Looks like she's attending to whatever paperwork, that sort of thing.
She'll go up to the lady and... Hi. Is this the Skystrand Embassy?
Yes, it is. How may I help you?
Are you from Skystrand?
I am, yes.
Oh, okay. That's great. I am too, and I was actually just curious because I don't think I knew about this place. Who's the ambassador to Skystrand? Is there one?
The ambassador to Skystrand?
Yeah.
From Starsguard, you mean? The ambassador from Starsguard to Skystrand is named Norm Helston.
Oh, okay. From Starsguard to Skystrand. Wait. So wait, is one of our people here and one of their people there, right? That's how that works, right?
Is how that works, yes.
Okay.
Typically.
And the one who's here is called Norm?
The ambassador to Skystrand from Starsguard, which is what you asked, his name is Norum Helston.
Norum.
She kind of has this wide-eyed look at you, like, Like, who is this person? Are you
Sorry,
quite well?
I'm writing this down. Sorry. I'm fine. I am. I'm actually just visiting from Skystrand. God, shut up, Ryu. And I was surprised to hear about a Skystrand embassy here because I thought they hated us.
Well, generally speaking, they do, but we maintain cordial diplomatic relations. Or try to, at least.
What kind of things do you do here? Just besides, is it just diplomatic relations, or?
Pretty much. We try to do, some trade talks, arrange meetings, host parties. Just to generally try to show a good face for the people of Skystrand.
That's nice. I'm glad that some of our people are here and trying to show them that we're not awful people.
She smiles a bit. Out of curiosity, what brings you so far over?
I'm actually on my pilgrimage.
Seem a bit old for that.
I am, but I mean, I never did it until now.
Ah, I see.
I mean, I'm not that much older than people usually go out. It's just 2 years.
It shows.
It shows! Rude! Well, thank you. I was really curious about, what our people do here and everything, so it's good to know.
Yes, I mean, if you're ever interested in meeting with the ambassador for any reason, she would probably be happy to see someone from home.
I will do that if I ever have a reason to meet with her. But
Okay.
I mean, if you need me, I mean, I'm staying at the Lamp and Light, but I mean, if like she's interested in, I don't know, meeting me, but yeah, I think that's it. That's all I was here for. I just wanted to, I don't know, say hi.
Okay, very well. Well, enjoy your time in Starsguard, I suppose.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay.
That was just two Sky Guardians testing each other if they were spies.
Skystrandians.
I don't know that.
Yeah, you do.
I've only met two of you.
So, Ray, during your attunement, unattunement and attunement process, it rains for a little bit. Around 2:30, 2:30 to 3 or so, but we can fast forward to 4 o'clock or so if everyone's okay with that.
What time was it that I went up there to meet the Sky Strain people?
You probably got there about 2-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with fast forward.
Same seas.
Same.
Okay, Ray, you make your way back into the city, get back to the lamp and light. Around 4 o'clock or so.
I'll head to the back.
Okay.
And I'll find if I can't find her, I'll find an empty table.
No tables back here. Just trees and cliff.
Oh, okay.
Recent clips.
a cliff going up, not one going down. So see the face of a cliff. Some trees back there. And yeah, you're able to find Venari. She comes up to you and says, the Shadow Master has agreed to a meeting tonight.
Awesome. And you're gonna be there?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Okay, good. When and where?
Meet me at the Flaming Anvil at 7 o'clock. It's on the other side of the Gretton Market.
Gotcha. Anything I should be concerned about or wary of or prepared for?
Well, you're going into the lion's den, so keep your wits about me. You're also an acquaintance of mine. So anything you do will reflect upon me.
Understood.
The Shadow Master is a very powerful and very influential person. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's a bit scary, but at least I'll have someone to be brave for while I'm there. Or brave with. Okay, meet you there.
Okay, sounds good. See you then. And she walks off.
I'll
And she
meet with
waddles
the rest
away.
of the group.
All right, easy enough to find them
How did it go?
in the courtyard.
We're on for tonight. I'll be meeting him with her, so I won't be alone. And we have a little bit of time, so we can at least do a little bit of preparation for then. How do you all feel about this?
Well, I'm glad I'm not the one doing any talking. Or even being with you, because last thing you need is me opening my big mouth.
I have faith in you, Ray, but I mean, you know how these guilds work. Just keep your wits about you.
Right. I mean, is there anything else we need to really deal with, I guess?
With the Shadowhand?
Anything in town. We got a couple more hours. I mean, did you have any ideas about anything you want me to mention to him or ask about, or I don't know. My idea is I'm going to, because it seems like he wants to also get rid of this blight,
Yeah.
but due to politics, he's kind of has his hands tied. So
I mean, I guess you could use that as a bargaining chip because that's still
Yeah.
something that we're gonna do.
And then I don't know, maybe he has some other favor. And hopefully it's not too crazy. But I mean, at this point, feels like we've been to hell and back. So
What's the worst that he can
yeah, like
ask?
just some guy, right? I mean, he sounds kind of scary though.
He does
It's not
sound
like a demon.
kind of imposing.
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
the
worst
guy-
case, we'll be on the run. Or at least I'll be on the run for the rest of my life. So
I mean, kind of
for
already
the
am.
worst.
I didn't deal directly with the Shadowhand back in Dadvar, but he's the head of the guild for a reason, right? Or I reckon many reasons.
Yeah, he's definitely sure he's a big son of a bitch. So
Well, don't tell him that.
he probably knows it.
I mean, I could get us near-ish to there. It would still probably take us a few weeks to get there from the last place we've been. It would, I mean, there weren't a whole lot of trees on the way
More
to.
fun?
Well, yeah. I can get us near there. Not directly there, but I can get us near there. For future planning, I guess.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, it's sort of in the not. Wait, I don't know. Is it close? It's kind of close to Aramore, right? It's not like super close, but it's like there.
Where's the map?
Sort of.
Ah, it's not the big map.
Damn it, I have to look at it again.
Ah, there we go.
That
Okay.
works.
Hey, guess what? You're not here. You're not here.
Yeah, so it's not
Right.
like super far.
Yeah.
Couple
So
weeks.
the closest I could get us would probably be Grimsworth Grotto. Around that area where we traveled to Grimsworth Grotto.
Yeah, we would pass by the Coral Wood on the way.
Yes. That is the closest I could get us. Unless, Epic, you think I traveled like this way when I was coming from Volwarden?
Came from Volwarden on the
I
road.
did come from Volwarden, so would here be faster? This area?
Mountain Men seems like it would be closer.
Equidistance.
Equidistant?
Well, from Grimsworth Grotto, it's actually probably Grotto's closer.
Grotto's closer? Okay.
That's
Well
what
then,
I'd say, yeah.
yeah. Anyways, that's for the future, and that's something I would only really be able to do tomorrow, and then we wouldn't really have a way back. But that is information that you can take into your meeting, and we can. It would probably take us a while to travel there from Grimsworth Grotto, but it would be far less time to travel than it would be from here to there.
Right, you
Hint,
can
hint.
also
Wind walk. Hint, hint.
Ray, you can also let him know that someone in your group, or you can say however you want, but I was in the Mordfen for a while before we all met. So, I know a little bit about the blight that's going on, but I only heard about it from, I mainly only heard about it from Old Swanson.
Right. Yeah, I mean, they have a couple of ears and eyes looking in on Mordfen as well, so. I don't know, let's just hope it's as big as a problem for him as it is for me. And maybe we can get somewhere.
Well, if that chrysalis on your right hand is as strong as the rumors say it is, and if even you can't clear the blight that's going on, then I reckon it's a pretty big deal, and has the potential to be an even bigger deal for everybody else if it spreads.
Was the stuff he was talking about in the Mordfen? Or was that in Fog Riven Marshes?
I thought it was the Mordfen.
He did mention the Mordfen, right?
Yeah, when I was talking to Teklan, he mentioned the blight and the Mordfen.
Oh, okay.
Because
okay.
he mentioned
anything I picked up on last time, it was the Mordfen.
He mentioned,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
He mentioned Old Swanson.
Look, it's two freaking marshes, okay? I don't like them. I'm with Mari on this one.
Mordfin's just a forest.
Yeah.
I thought it was a
By a lake.
bog. I thought it was a bog. Why did I think it was a bog?
We're getting off track. Yeah.
Anyways.
All right, so at least we know we can get there pretty quick.
And maybe this will come out naturally, but I'm curious to see who he's holding the boxmaker as a favor for.
I think it was the Dawn. I think the Dawn needed her out of the way for something, and the Hand did it as a favor or something. That was my reading of that. Oh yeah, see? What can you even talk about what your wife does? I don't even know if the Shadow Master knows.
Look at it this way. For everybody's safety involved, I didn't know what she did.
I mean, so we may be able to use that as well. We can say we need her help to clear out the Mordfen. Yeah, where the fuck are we?
I thought
Are we in
we
the
were
Lamp and Light? Are we in
Lamp
a
and
room? Okay. Did we retroactively say we were going to our room?
Nope.
Oh well.
There are people nearby, Rune, that could hear you. You don't notice anybody who's particularly. It seems like they're particularly listening in on your conversation.
Let's go to the room, man. We'll go to our. We have a room here? No, right? Not
No.
yet. Or did we? How long did we? We did it for a week. Is
Um,
that what we did?
Atagi
was.
had rooms for us, and I'm
And
pretty
you-
sure they're still paid for.
When you check in with the receptionist, she says you have your room for one more night.
We go to the room.
Rounds out the week.
We'll check in with you tomorrow if we need a re-up. Is that okay? Later tonight.
I'm sorry, but all the rooms are booked
Oh.
for the festival, you know?
Any
you
way we
might-
can? How much to re-up that or not happening?
I'm sorry, but all of the rooms are booked.
All
after
right, all
tonight.
right. I tried.
You could try the Ash Toe on the other end of the Gret Markt. They may still have rooms.
Fair enough. We go to our room to discuss further.
Okay.
Excellent. Imagine this is your room.
Great. As I'm going upstairs, can I see if anybody's looking at us?
Make a perception.
Or if anybody suddenly leaves as soon as we start moving away.
Yeah, anybody's following us, anything like that?
Both of y'all make perception checks.
Dirty 20.
I'm amazing at this.
Yeah, you are.
36.
Wolf doesn't notice anybody. Ray, it does not seem like there's anyone who like really takes note of you. Again, the bar area that as you're walking through it is pretty darn full.
Right.
Most people are just drinking and having a good time. It's almost festival time, so they're living it up.
Alright. Sounds good.
So it is interesting to me that the Dawn wants her out of the way because she was a part of the Dawn. She is. I guess I don't know her exact status after after she got pregnant.
Yeah, she really kept it close to the chest, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't assume that you can just leave that kind of life behind. As far as I knew, you know, the Dawn would have dealings with the kingdom to do certain things that the kingdom couldn't sully their hands doing. But
Here's a question. What are the chances that it's the inverse? That she got asked to be kept there for her own protection? In the sense of whatever, instead of them doing it as a precaution, and instead more of a, we can't let them get to her first.
Lake shrugs. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be. I don't see why any reason, as far as I know, I don't see why Dawn would have any reason to burn her.
Just on the off chance, Ray, I think it would be safer to not mention she has a kid.
Pretty sure they already know.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I wasn't even gonna.
I mean, just on the
As far as we know, I mean, as far as he'll know, we just need her to do this. Is what I'm angling for.
yeah, I just meant on the off chance that they don't know she has a kid and she put your daughter somewhere safe. It should probably not be mentioned.
Sounds good. Yeah, I think better he knows, you know, that the less he knows about any emotional attachment to us, the better.
Yeah.
And I mean, who even knows what she can do? So maybe he doesn't know. Maybe
Make
he does know, and I don't know.
make boxes.
I mean, regardless, it's gonna be a lot of you playing it by the cuffs of your shirts. So
Yeah, my butthole will be tight.
That's a little too
Just-
much information for me.
just be confident in what you say. Usually, when you walk in a place that you don't belong in, you feel confident. Nobody will think twice, right?
True. Yeah. He'll like clear his throat, stand up a little straight, push out his chest a little bit, cross his arms. Yeah. Yeah. He'll start to speak a little deeper. Yeah. Definitely.
Pinch your shoulder blades back and set them downward. Makes your chest look bigger.
I think I'm doing it. How's it look?
He steps behind you, pokes you between your shoulder blades, straightens your shoulders.
I think I'm stuck.
Wolf will add. Just envision that you're holding your greatsword without actually being there stance-wise. That would be a more confident, natural pose for you, and still intimidating enough to show that you mean business.
Okay. All right. Yep.
And don't deepen your voice.
No,
Natural.
it doesn't sound good.
No, just use your natural voice, because if you
Okay.
falter, your natural voice is gonna come out in the first place, and he'll know that you're trying to pretend someone you're not. Just be honest, because that's what we're here for in the first place. We're not lying to him. We do want information, and it's for both of our benefits at the end of the day. So
Yep. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Don't
Yeah, I got this.
forget that there are factions apparently forming in his organization that she warned us about.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's the politics. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
just-
But hopefully, he's still.
yeah, you have your main points of
Hopefully, we're still aligned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
and you have
be
your main
careful.
points of talking. So just try to stick to those, and if you see the conversation shift to that, then you shift. Don't do it before he does.
Okay. Okay.
And you can connect with Myra if you need help, right?
Yeah, we'll set that out. That can last for a little bit too, right, Myra?
It varies from like 1 to 8 hours,
Okay, yeah. So we definitely do that.
as long as we're within a mile of each other.
Right. Yeah. So we'll definitely do that as we're like when we're almost there. When I'm just before 7.
We don't even
Just
know
in
where this
case-
place is, do we?
Nope.
She said it was on the other side of something. She told me. I have an idea.
Okay. Well, you have to stay within a mile.
We're already planning on camping out Hawker's Alley, since that's the furthest we can go.
We should do our best to look inconspicuous.
Well, I for one would like to see if the little shit that stole our stuff is by some miracles around there, so I can shake him.
You just want to shake him?
Not stir him.
Wolf will put his hand in his brow and squeeze. I think that's it. I think we're ready. Unless there's a magical restaurant that gives bonuses to charisma-based checks.
There are spells.
Enhance ability.
Which I do
Yes.
have, but I'm not doing that until we get there.
Spells that we can't cast inside of the city in the first place.
Yep. Unless it's the entrance is somehow outside the city, in which case.
Red Robin Young.
That thing ain't mine, man.
It's fine. We'll also give him a cyanide pill for him to crack in his teeth in case things go south. It's fine.
You forget the cyanide pill is going to be wrapped around his neck.
Right?
Yeah, but that way he goes out by his terms and not, you know. If he kills himself, he can't be speak with Tenet because he went out by his own terms and is not a willing body.
Well, it wouldn't be his own terms if somebody else's brain tells him to do it. But that's beside the point.
Three-hour orgy or what?
Ooh.
Right, one more thing. I don't know if this will come up, but the one operation that I know that the boxmaker was on is the one that resulted in us two meeting. She was investigating. She was investigating a mining operation where the foreman was exploiting his workers. And it appeared that she was hired, or Dawn was hired, to strongman them to basically get him to stop. But she was made somehow, and she narrowly escaped with her life. There's suspicion that this might have been another thieves guild that was responsible for that. But I don't know if it'll come up, but just figured you should know.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you think it was like the Shadow's Hand or something?
I don't know. Did they operate all the way out at the capital?
I have no idea.
Could have been the one
Maybe?
from Aramore.
But yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. Good luck, kid.
Yeah.
That's you on the butt.
Okay. I guess we're fast forwarding. Are we fast forwarding? Anybody else got anything they want to do?
Nah.
I'm down for the fast forward.
Yep.
All right, give me just a second. Okay.
I don't exactly feel confident in avoiding getting jail time for casting a spell in the city, right? So I want to help you, but I really don't.
Yeah, no, it's all right. We got this.
I
It'll
just
be
wish I
fine.
could help.
Okay, ready to go, Ray?
We're doing the psychic thing, Myra.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna do that with you so that way you and me are connected. And I'm gonna give you a tight hug and say, just remember the advice that Wolf and Derek and everyone else gave you. Just be confident and you got this. And I give you inspiration.
Nice. Oh, sorry. Can I also use the oil of slipperiness on myself 10 minutes before?
If you would like.
Or I would have done that, I guess, before we left.
What the
Yes,
hell
I
is
would
the
like
oil
to do
of
that.
slipperiness?
Takes 10 minutes to apply.
I give you back your potion of healing.
I have 2 already. You keep it. I already have 2, so that's fine.
Right.
All right, I'll go to the forge. The whatever forge. What was it called again?
The Flaming Anvil.
And anvil. That's what it was.
Okay. So this is just off the Gretton marked. Is the main area of the Craftsmen's Quarter. You see a sprawling area of workshops and workbenches with all manner of where all manner of things could be made, but it's clearing out at this hour. Blah, 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 blah. The imposing facade of the flaming anvil itself, with an enormous anvil hovering above the entrance, shrouded in illusory flames. Venari meets you outside. 6 hours, good to know. Telepathic. She meets you outside. Takes you in where you can see most activity is dying down for the day. There's only a handful of people in here. She leads you across the main hall to the back and through a door down a set of stairs where there's another still kind of large room. It's not really a workshop. It looks more like maybe an administrative sort of area. And at the back of this, there's another door with a person in a hooded robe standing by it. And Venari leads you up to that door. Person standing by the door gives a nod. Venari goes through the door and leads you down another set of stairs. And I want to ask if everybody is able to see Ray.
Is it a map? Cause no.
I hate this.
What I see is the picture of the flaming anvil still to the top
Yeah.
left of your square
Same.
thing.
Yep, that.
Here, I'll stream for you what I see, so you can see if it's working right.
I'll try refreshing to see if it magically is. Whoop.
Here we go.
Oh,
Yep,
no,
now
okay.
I see
oh
him.
now we see.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Mary takes the lead. leads you, kind of giving nods along the way. Just turns around and says, "Stay close."
Wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Venari speaks to this gentleman. "I'm here with the guest." This person says, "Very well." "Raucous!" And you see a small creature come out. "You have the policy?" "Oh yes. Oh yes, I have it. Is this the guest?" He nods. And this little guy is holding a collar open at the back. Like it can clamp on the back. And he holds it up to you.
I'll kneel down and I guess move my hair out of the way too.
"Be careful with this one." Goes boom boom. He reaches up and puts it around your neck. Clasps it at the back. And he goes off. This guy says, "Follow me." And leads you all across a bridge, through a gate, and up to a large building. And eventually, Venari knocks on the door. Right here. You see a gentleman step out. He has an ornery look on his face. Kind of makes eye contact with Venari, looks at you momentarily, and then just walks past you as fast as he can. Up the stairs and out the door.
Did he look like a dark blue elf? Or what did he look like? Could I tell?
He looked like a human.
Okay.
Did not match the description of the person you're going after. Venari tells you to wait here. And you hear her voice from the other side. "I have the person we spoke about before. Very well. Bring him in." Comes to get you. Ray, come on in.
I will go in.
You enter the room. You see two folks standing in the corners of the back. this gentleman sitting in the chair, and there's a little girl standing next to him with a sort of blank look on her face. The gentleman speaks up. Please have a seat. I understand we have things to discuss.
We do, and I'll take a seat. Anything on the chair before I take a seat?
Nothing on the chair. We'll pick up there next time.
Oh my god, please, is that your fucking daughter? To fucking... Lake, is that your daughter? He's not answering. That was totally
It's probably
out of game
the
too.
lead dude's daughter, alright?
Yeah. Shadowhand guy's daughter, totally. Same name.
She's actually the real boss of the operation. I'm not here to talk to him. I'm here to talk to her.
You're here to talk to her.
Just some random girl.
Roll a deception check, Derek.
Yeah,
Sorry,
right? Right.
Sorry, Kay.
Yeah. Boy, I'm glad I did not go with you. Necklace go boom.
So I have freedom of movement too for 8 hours. So that's also a thing. And I finally used the oil.
Yay!
Oh my god. The music that you were playing during all this, intense.
Insurance policy, my ass.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's the first insurance policy. The other one is that they're like 200 feet underground.
We don't
People are
even,
fucking right
we
next
don't
to
even
him.
know where they're at.
Anyways, I'm out. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh man, that's gonna be crazy.